Hello friends. I just wanted to give you guys an update on my garden. Sorry it's taking me so long to give you this update because I just have been missing my camera for a while and I just got it back, so I haven't been able to make one. But anyway, I wanted to first of all tell you that let's see, we were on vacation just a couple of weeks ago and got back and we pulled about 20 pounds of everything off of here. So that was really great. And you know, the garden is just really up in its full swing right now and producing very well. Here's all of our green lima beans. These are doing outstanding, as you can see, growing up the A-frame just very nicely. There's some bean pods there. These are looking pretty full and need to be picked. Cucumbers still going strong, but it's kind of fizzling out. The plant itself is dying off, and so what I did, there's another little guy there and one here that kind of gets a circular shape, and I don't know why, but anyway, that's okay. But it's still putting out for me, but I can see these vines are starting to go bad, so I went ahead and I reseeded right here where each of these were. And you can see my first little seedling right there. That's the first one to sprout on up. And so what I'll do is just cut out the old vines and let a new crop grow up there, because these cucumbers have been wonderful. Here's a cantaloupe, another one that's done very well. There's another little baby one in the back needing me to put a stocking on it before it falls off. And these have been so wonderful and sweet. I think I'll plant 2 or 3 of these boxes next year because they've done very well. Now over here, my watermelon hasn't done quite so well. A lot of my baby watermelons, you see this right here, they're prematurely, they're splitting, and they are getting sort of ripe on the inside, but not really. And the vine is still trying to grow just fine, but it's just not producing the size that it should. I've got another little guy hanging out back there. And there's one more in there, but I could see that one already went bad too. So I just don't know what that's about. So if any of you do know, just shoot me a line and let me know. Here's the zucchini box. Still going strong. I'm about zucchini and squashed out. Oh, I missed this one. Here's a big old guy down here that needs to be picked. I didn't even see him earlier. I'm ready to pull these guys and just plant something else because I'm just tired of them. Here's the last squash that needs to come on out of there, and I think after this I'll like I said, I'll just pull this. These plants are still holding on. It's getting really hot and harder for them to produce, but they're just holding on just barely. And there's the eggplants, and I've got some of these that I need to pick. I've been slacking on my picking, but here's some beautiful little, there's a little guy right there, and that's a big old guy. Ouch. Oh, they have a little thorn on them, and it's a big guy right there. Isn't that beautiful? And look at this one, all loaded down and ready to be harvested. So we'll be getting those guys. That's the strawberry box. No more strawberries, as you could imagine. It's really hot. They're not going to do anything else. Here's the banana peppers. These are doing outstanding. And I got beautiful banana peppers off of this one and that one. Here's a nice big bell pepper. And here's one of those world's hottest peppers. This one is a replacement for the other hot peppers that I had in here that weren't doing so good. And I'm going to show you that in a second. You'll be surprised at it. And there's another good pepper. This pepper box is kind of coming to life. But again, with all the weather changes back and forth, it's just barely holding on. But it does produce for me pretty well. Here's the okra plants. You can see the tallest one is about as tall as I am now, and still going strong with that. Here's the little runt. This one, as you can see, is producing its very first okra, so it's still hanging in there. It's still trying. You missed one right there. Tomatoes doing very well. These guys have all done their jobs for the season. Here's the this is the yellow pear, and I got just a few more to go on there, and it's just about done. I think this purple Cherokee still has a little bit of life left in it. I just picked the ones that were on there, so I wish I could have shown you that, but I already picked them. Sweet 100s have done an outstanding job. As you can see, this plant is about ready to conk out because it's starting to turn yellow in places. So it's pretty much done, but it has done its job, and those have been so sweet and pretty. And delicious, I mean. Here's the herb box. Basil. and rosemary still going strong, and here's the Greek oregano, and my cilantro just couldn't handle it. Now somebody told me that I could take these seeds and grind them up and eat them, and it's called coriander. So if any of you know about that, please let me know. I want to hear a second opinion on it. And here's the poblano peppers. Now this one has done very, very well, giving me lots and lots of peppers, and that's one of them right there that's hanging out, and it's still producing and looking real healthy. My other strawberries, look at that. There's a little strawberry in there. I don't expect it to do much because these guys haven't put out all that much, but they are first year. Here is that one that I was telling you about. It's doing much, much better over here than it was in the EarthBox. I guess it just likes it a little better. I still haven't gotten anything off of it yet, but the plant itself is much healthier. This is the second tomato plant that we didn't have a whole lot of high hopes for, but guess what? It's starting to produce. It's producing much slower than compared to the EarthBox, but it's putting out its very first little tomato right there for me. So it's taking it much longer, but it's doing it. So we'll see what else it's going to do for us along the way. So thank you guys for watching, and I'd love to hear from you on some of those things that I don't know about. So if you know the answers, just shoot me a line and let me know, and come back and watch me again. Thanks. Bye bye.